This is just going to be a quick guide for using the CCA, the Contact Center Anywhere for Primero. First thing you want to do is go ahead and make sure that you have your Xlite open and available, which it is. And once you have that ready, you can go ahead and log into the predictive dialer and start making calls. When you first open up your Contact Center Anywhere, which is your dialer, you will be on break. You can change your status to available when you're ready to start taking calls, and then under Actions you set Predictive Login. Now once you go to Predictive Login, then your Xlite's going to ring. When your Xlite rings, you need to answer it, and you will be connected and available for calls. So we're going to Predictive Login. Your Xlite rings. You can go ahead and answer. You can answer it here if that pops up. If not, answer it here. Once you've answered, you're connecting. You can see the timer counting. Now we're ready to take some calls. You will not have all these tabs on your CCA, so just ignore mine. You'll have interaction, that's it. You may have outbound control, but you never do anything there. Only thing you need to worry about is your interaction tab. Now we're just waiting for a call. When a call comes, I'm going to disconnect and then take you through some things regarding the outcomes, selecting outcomes. Okay, they already hung up, so we can disconnect the call here with this red X. We'll disconnect. Once you've disconnected, your outcome box pops up. Now this is very important. This is a two-step process for selecting your outcome. For any call that is not an answering machine or a callback, you have to take the two steps. So anything that is not answering machine, anything that's not callback, you have to do two-step outcome. So we're going to say this person's not interested. The first step that you take is here under Action, you choose None, and then you choose your outcome, Not Interested. So if your outcome is anything other than answering machine or callback, you do the two-step outcome that you just saw. Choose None under Action, then choose your outcome. Even if it's a good lead, you choose None, and you choose good lead as your outcome. For this one, we're doing Not Interested. Now the next call, once I select the outcome, it's going to put me in wrap-up mode. You have to end your wrap-up here to take another call. The next call that I get, I'm going to do as if it were a lead. I'm going to send it through, and I'm going to go over how to just fill in the information on your screen and then select the outcome. So we're going to end the wrap-up, and now we're just waiting for another call, which we're going to say is a lead. It's an answering machine, so we're going to disconnect the call here. But we're going to pretend it's a good lead, so we'll pretend as if I just went through the entire script with that person and they qualify, and we're going to send this as a good lead. So the first thing you want to do for a good lead is choose None for the action, and then pick good lead as outcome. And good lead is here, but one thing I want to point out real quick is that if they are not interested or something, you will have to go over here and actually scroll down to find some of the outcomes. But we're going to say this one's a good lead, so you go ahead and select good lead as your outcome, select. And now we can go ahead, if we didn't get time to finish during the call, fill in any other information here that you may need to. This is where you would fill in their age and other information. So once you get to the point in the script where they've agreed to the call, you ask them, would the morning, afternoon, or evening be the best time to reach you? And let's pretend they said morning, so you just type in morning right there. Because pricing is based on age, may I ask yours? We're going to say they're 55. You just type it in. And you ask, will this information be for yourself, your spouse, or the family? We'll say this person says 55, you can say self and spouse. And then you ask how old is your spouse, and we'll say the spouse is 54. Just enter the information there. Have you had any heart attacks, strokes, cancer, diabetes? We're going to say no. But if they had a heart attack or cancer, you can ask them how long and then note anything here. Like if they had cancer, you could say cancer 4 years ago. You can note anything you need to. You're not in a nursing home, hospice, or terminally ill? No. Do you have a checking or savings account? Yes. And then that's it for filling it in. If you need to change anything here, you can, for the address. And then once you've finished, verified all their information, ask them that they do understand why the agent's calling. You just press update. And then that's it. That'll send the information to the database for your worksheet. That'll help complete your lead. And once you're finished, you just end wrap up and it'll take you to the next call. And that's pretty much it. I'm finished here, so I'm going to predictive logout. Set myself to on break. I'm going to hang up my X light. And that's it. That's the basic steps for using the CCA. That's pretty much what you need to know. Good luck, and if you need anything, just ask me or another manager. Thanks.